Beloved, welcome back. Today we have a solution to a problem. Now we're putting together the 1940s elk hunting / logging camp, and one thing that I've wanted to do was to come up with a really good, reliable, and comfortable sleep system. So I think I have reliable, durable, I don't know how comfortable. I found a World War II oak cot in near perfect condition at the rummage sale yesterday. $35. I've never slept on one of these. Growing up, Granddad and I, when we elk hunted, we slept on air mattresses on the ground, but I'd like to get up off the ground in the moisture, and I think the cot is the way to go. Let's see if I can figure out how to put this thing together and how it feels for a first-time user. Goodness, another brilliant invention from the fertile minds of men. Made in the 40s, I was told. Can you believe it? Now, there's a couple of, here we go. There was a couple of things. The guy that sold it to me was a vet, and he knew all about these, so he told me, gave me the details. He said, be sure to weave the retention straps through the two end pieces here. Look at, there's a lot of detail in here. This looks like to be oak, very dense and heavy, and these tapers right here, see how that's grooved in there? That has a particular purpose, and I'm glad he showed me because I don't know I would have figured it out. But the rest of it here seems to be in one piece. Let's see if there's any markings on it. The condition is absolutely extraordinary. All of the hardware, I don't see anything bent, anything cracked, even the canvas. It's sun bleached, but my goodness, that's in good condition. These legs here, no splits, galvanized, everything looks solid. And here on the other end, same. Dowels are intact. US Navy, he told me, $35. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. And here's the main pivot. Well, let's set it up, see if we can find some markings. As I go about outfitting the elk hunting camp, a lot of the things that I'm pulling off of are from what I remember as a boy. Now, we didn't have cots, but I figured, why reinvent the wheel? Who knows more about sleeping out in the field in austere environments than the military? They've been doing it for a long time. Oh, look at this. It is indeed U.S. Navy, USN Baker Company, February 1944. And still choochin'. Amazing. The stitching, everything is just so nice. So nice. The gentleman I bought this from told me these can be tricky. Now these end pieces here, you can see that they've got that little, what would you call that thing? A little chamfer cut in there. He said thread it through. Here on the end, we've got a pin and a hole, a dowel. So that goes in here. The same thing over here. He told me this side can be more difficult because it's got so much tension, or you have to stretch the canvas. He said you might need to get down and use your legs, but I don't know, is that the case? I'm pretty strong here. I'll put the dowel in. How he did it was he sat down like this, but he was 80 something. And he said just use your legs. That's pretty tight. This is definitely a good way to do it. Now we have to spread it. And that's why that groove is in there. Yeah, it definitely takes some strength. There we go. Boy, that's tight as a drum. What's it like to sleep on? Goodness, 1944. Isn't that something? When I'm piecing together the equipment or outfitting the tent, really going back to a lot of the things that my granddad chose, he was a big fan of World War II surplus equipment. One, he was a working guy. He was a mechanic. He didn't have a lot of extra money, and he wanted things that were made to last, and this stuff is definitely made to last, and it's still affordable. $35 for the cot. You can still buy these for under $100. You know what was on the cot? An original down military bedroll, sleeping bag with cover and stuff sack. I had that too, so I got both of these for $70. This is exactly what I wanted and what we had growing up. So let's check out this bag. It's pretty nice. Got the original stuff sack. Look at this, repaired. That's what's so cool about this stuff is that everything here can be repaired. All of the wood, the metal brackets, you know, the stuff you're gonna buy on Amazon, you know, the camping cots, they're just garbage. How many times have they collapsed and you've just thrown them away? You can't repair that stuff. Where this stuff was made to last, as good as it could be made. Yeah, look at this, even the outer cover here has got, I mean, it's got a little tear in it there. No, it's probably a buttonhole. I see a repair. But man, it's in good, there's nothing wrong with this. This is in great shape. This is a good one, gentlemen. US stamped right here. Who wants to guess what year this thing was made? I'll bet it wasn't too far from World War II, even stamped US down here with a separate mummy bag. Now these straps, he told me, ran through the protective bag. That way it keeps it clean. This has a little bit of, or had a little waterproof coating on it, but it's, you know, it's just certainly not waterproof. Snap closer shut, metal zippers. This is 100% down. Very nice. Probably from the feel of it, probably about a 0 degree bag, meaning you won't die in 0 degree. USA made. Oh goodness. So, oh, look at this. Oh, we've got instructions and a date. So this is K sleeping bag, the M1945 water repellent, made by the Athletic Shoe Company, 1951. April 6, 1951. And then in general instructions on how to place it, how to do the straps. Pretty cool. Mummy style, kind of a little head closure right there. Oh, nope, this zips in, so you don't, it's grommeted. So it keeps the bag connected. But boy, it's in good shape. Still a lot of loft in it, fluffy. Excellent, excellent, love that. Shall we get in it? How's this gonna fit a 6'4" man? I've been spending a lot of time down here at the tent. One thing it's reminded me is how little a man needs to get by. I'll tell you, in this current time, if I was a single man, I wouldn't get married. I'd get myself a nice piece of land, pay for it as soon as possible, put up a wall tent, and I would stack money, build my business, build my wealth, and I would be unencumbered. And you could live quite comfortably in something like this. Definitely down, got some down flying. Is it long enough? Well, the zipper's immaculate. Never slept on a cot that I can think of, but as long as I had a pillow, I don't think it's bad at all. I don't feel anything hard. It's actually quite nice. Yeah, I think the cot's the way to go, especially the way these military versions are so robust, so heavily built and portable. Man, what a great solution for a wall tent. Most excellent. What a great, affordable, and robust bedroll. One thing that'd be nice to add to this would be the Army has a Gore-Tex bivy bag. I think it's for later generations, but this would give you a lot of flexibility. You could have this bedroll where you could roll it up, throw it on a pack, or have a kind of a lightweight version if you just needed to get some sleep or just, you know, have protection. That bivy cover will keep you dry in pretty much any environment. But as far as canvas wall tent camping, the cot, you know, you can handle a little bit bigger items and more weight, but still it folds down pretty small. But this is a great option. They have these in aluminum or wood. I think either one would be good, but I would highly consider, you know, if you're looking at saving some money and really dismayed at the cost of housing and such, something's got to give. You got to find alternatives. As I've told you guys for years, when my family had to leave Oklahoma from the Dust Bowl during the Depression, they took everything that they owned and they went over the Rockies and they settled in Sun Valley, Idaho, and the whole family, kids and women and everything, lived in canvas wall tents for many winters until World War II. And you can definitely do it. You can do it comfortably. So that's why I'm sharing these things, because this could be an option. How nice would it be to have a small piece of land somewhere and you would be debt-free, and to be able to kind of buy this stuff as you go, live in this for a couple of years until you're in a position where you can build your own house. That'd change your life. And you can do it if you're unencumbered. So act accordingly. May God bless you and your families. Please keep my family in your prayers, and we'll see you all on the next video.